This week on Eagan AM.
Encore behind the scenes.
Spring baking with friends.
Parking problems.
In the Wildcat world of sports.
Good morning, Wildcats, and welcome to a special edition of Encore of Eagan AM. I'm Derek, and with me is Allison.
To celebrate Encore's opening night tomorrow, we have relocated and are currently on set in the auditorium.
Later in the show, we'll have a special preview of one of the performances.
This Saturday, our speech team is headed to state and will be competing at Shakopee High School.
Good luck, guys. Seniors, have you seen the big video reveal?
Sundown, you better take care if I find you been creeping around.
If not, check out the link in Schoology. Like most performances, we only see what's happening on stage.
But there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, especially with a show that is heavy on tech like Encore.
Anna's here with the story.
My name is Anna Levine, and I'm the stage manager of Encore Seize the Day. I've been a stage manager since my sophomore year, but really got into it my junior year with the musicals and Encore, and now here I am. As a stage manager, I basically make sure everything in rehearsal process is running smoothly, call people if they're not there, and then once we get to the process of being on stage and getting the opportunity to work with lights and call the show, which basically what I do during a show is call each cue, like cue 157 or something, which we have about 336 cues in this show this year, and that's not including the point cues, so we're probably about 400 cues. Encore Seize the Day is a variety show of songs that every single person will like. Dancing, singing, band, lights, technical features. Every single person at this school will enjoy the show because of how flashy and intense and fast-paced it is, but it's definitely worth the 2 hours to come out and watch it. I'm here and to show you the spot deck. It's all in the name. Students use these large and very bright lights to illuminate performers on stage while they sing. From what I've heard, we're ready for the performance. Let's see Look Up Child.
Where are you now when darkness seems to win? Oh, where are you now when the world is crumbling? Oh, I hear you say, I hear you say, look up, child. Hey, look up, child. Hey, look up, child. Where are you now when all I feel is doubt? Oh, where are you now when I can't figure it out? Oh, I hear you say, I hear you say, look up, child. Hey, look up, child. Hey, look up, child. Hey, look up, child. Hey, look up, you're not threatened by the war, you're not shaken by the storm. I know you're in control. Even in our suffering, even when it can't be seen, I know you're in control. Oh, I hear you say, I hear you say, look up, child. Hey, 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 look up.
Incredible performance, everyone. Great job. Unbelievable, truly. Opening night is tomorrow, and it runs for 2 weekends. Really incredible. I'm sure that looked unbelievable on camera, but believe me, it looked even better live. Okay? Now, our next story here, I'm going to pivot it slightly here. We are going to go over to Henry. He's been seeing some problems with the parking lot, and he went out to find out what's going on. Here he is with the story.
Someday we'll all be free. Take it from me. Someday we'll all.
The Eagan High School parking lot, a place world-renowned for its landmark events, wonderful parking jobs, and hour-long traffic jams that could turn a freshman into a senior citizen in just one day. Listen to this concerned student raise his voice about how he feels about our parking lot.
So what do you think about the Eagan High School parking lot?
It's absolutely freaking terrible, man!
As you can see, it's a big problem. But why is such a simple parking lot getting such a bad rap? Well, I think I know why.
So the EHS lot is made up of 2 different parking lots. You got the main lot and the senior lot. There's roughly about 420 parking spots in total. And while that might seem like a lot, that's not even enough for the entire senior class. Now, to solve this problem, the school sells parking permits to limit the number of people who park in the lot each day. But this try, a server error accidentally led to the school selling more parking permits than there are spots. Then you gotta add in the at least 15 people who park in the lot without a parking permit, which includes some teachers, by the way, which is kind of crazy. And all of this creates a massive effect where we have a large inelastic demand and a very, very small supply that couldn't possibly fit everyone.
But what can we do to fix this problem? Outside of building a massive parking garage right here in front of our school, what can we do to make this better?
If the weather's nice, why not try parking in the loser lot? Nothing wrong with a few extra steps at the end of your day. Finally, why not try carpooling? It's a great way to have some social time and save big on gas money. I don't gotta pay gas money, right?
Thanks, Henry. I personally haven't had any issues in the parking lot. You?
You know, I get here pretty early, so I always get a nice spot, but I've heard some pretty bad things.
Oh, for sure. It's spring, which means it's the perfect time for baked goods.
Addison met up with some friends to decorate cupcakes for the season. Let's take a look.
We're back here at the Bennett Etzel Estate baking some cupcakes today. Let's go.
You can do it.
I can do it, trust.
It doesn't have to be this difficult, bro.
It's not.
No, you don't want to pat it down. You want
I'm not even patting it.
You're not going to get an accurate
doesn't have to
measurement
be perfect.
whatever he wants.
Oh, I just spilled everywhere.
You don't need that little thing. Just eyeball it.
When I try to pat it into the cup, you throw a fit.
No, right over the phone too. Nice.
A tablespoon of sugar makes the medicine go down. Oh, it says optional almond extract.
Dude, get digging.
Just a fresh dollop.
We didn't.
Turn it off.
Stop it! Why'd you put the whole stick in?
Is it good?
There's chunks of butter for sure. Butter.
I didn't know he could play piano. He can like play the guitar.
Of course he can play piano.
Slow down. You're doing fine.
I went back and looked.
It's gonna take forever. Just pick it up.
That was
I know, I'm just looking.
okay.
That's the jockey.
Just a glob on top of the chicken. Sparkles. You can put sparkles.
That'll fix everything.
I think there's a big chunk of butter that's stuck.
This is Easter Egg Island.
This is the heart. This one's called the Sour Flower Power Tower. The Flower Power Sour Tower.
This is the Sour Power Tower Joe Mauer flower. It's not that bad.
It's not horrible.
Wait, why is this actually going well? This is the shape.
Wash away
You see the
every
vision. That's
regret.
fine. I need to remove. I don't need to add.
Viral TikToks. Okay, should I try one?
It's not that bad.
It's really sweet. Clean on 3. 1, 2, 3. That's baking.
You've seen plenty of talent on stage today.
Now, let's check out our talent on the field. Here's WCR with your sports recap.
Hey Wildcats, welcome back to WCR. We've got a lot to cover. Our cats have been very busy this week.
That's right, Liam. Let's start with golf. The boys and girls golf team had invitationals this past Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, the boys did great.
Yeah, both our Eagan Blue and Green teams competed at the Eagan Invite this past Monday at Inverwood Golf Course.
Eagan Blue finished with a team score of 326, landing right behind Jefferson and Eastview.
Shout out to Trent Bells, who led the blue team with a strong 77 points.
Eagan Green team finished with a team score of 340. Connor Keogh and Mason Axelrod posted solid rounds with scores of 83 and 84.
The competition was tough, with Rochester, Mayo, and Northfield both tying for first at 297.
Yeah, great job to all our Wildcat golfers. Keep swinging strong.
Now, Liam, let's talk about baseball. The team has been crushing it early on this season. They're sitting at a record of 4-4. What a great start.
I know, I made it out to their beautiful game on Tuesday. It was great. The most recent game was a tough one against the Apple Valley Eagles. They fought hard but lost, unfortunately, 6-1.
Yeah, they're back at it again tonight at 4:30 against Shakopee at Shakopee. So make sure you wish them good luck today, Cats.
For sure. And the softball team's also been on the move, right?
Yeah, that's right. We played yesterday against Apple Valley and had a good, hard-fought game, but we lost 7-6. So we will keep working hard, and we've got another game tonight against the Shakopee Sabres, and we plan to bounce back. So.
Awesome. Boys lacrosse took on Prior Lake this week and had a tough loss, unfortunately.
Yeah, the Wildcats put up a fight, but fell to a strong Laker squad with a score of 17-3.
They'll look to bounce back this Saturday when they host Moorhead at 11 a.m.
Yeah, good luck, boys, and let's get that W.
Girls lacrosse had a tough matchup against Farmington this week.
The girls fought hard, but came up with a score of 15-2.
They're now 2-2 overall and will look to rebound next Tuesday against Rosemont at 5:30.
Let's go, and good luck, Wildcats.
Yeah. Boys volleyball took on the Shakopee Sabres Tuesday night.
Yeah, that's right. The Cats battled hard in a 5-set thriller, but just falling short 3-2.
And the final set ended in a close 15-10 against a tough Shakopee squad.
Yeah, they're back in action next Thursday at 7 p.m. when they travel to Prior Lake.
Good luck, boys. Finish strong.
Now,
you guys
Liam,
are awesome.
Now, Liam, the boys tennis team has been stacking up the matches this week.
On Tuesday, they dominated Farmington with a clean 7-0 sweep.
They took on SCA Wednesday and beat them 4-3.
And now they're back on the court again today at 3:30 to face Rosemont.
Good luck out there, Wildcats, and keep that momentum going.
Yeah, finally shout out to the boys and girls track teams. They hosted the Wildcat Invitational, and they had a great meet. The teams did so well, it's impossible for us to cover them all.
Yeah, Liam, our team seriously crushed it on Tuesday. There were at least 12 teams and athletes who took first in their events, and there were at least 20 teams and athletes who got in the top 5 in their events. To highlight, we had Asia Peterson placing first in discus, Evan Helgeson placing first in the 110 meters,
Harrison Brandt first in shot put and discus, and finally Peyton Taylor placing first in pole vault with a height of 12 feet 3, breaking the school record again.
That is seriously incredible, Liam. Our athletes really had a great week, and that's it for now.
Go Cats, and we'll see you next time on WCR.
That's all we have for you this week, Wildcats.
We want to remind everyone to come see Encore Seize the Day.
Enjoy the day off tomorrow, and we'll see you next week.